So, yesterday I made a video saying that we should pray for our ancestors because they are in a spiritual battle right now. And, prayer works as well. And also, what you can do to help strengthen your ancestors is heal. It sounds so simple, but it's more complicated because, like, healing comes in layers, it comes in waves. It just comes how it comes, right? It just depends on how you address it. So when I say healing, like, okay, I'm going to go back to science. So when a grandmother's pregnant or a mother's pregnant, a mother in her womb, even if she only delivers one child, she carries all of everybody that's going to come after her. She carries her whole bloodline. And now think of like a grandmother. So then it kind of like just passes on. So then when you think about yourself now and just yourself as a being, we get 25% of our DNA of our being from our grandparents or grandmother. It just depends on how you want to do the science chart, but 25% come from your grandmother, right? So we were in her womb when we was in our grandmother's womb when our grandmother was pregnant with our mother. Our grandma carried us too. And that's the same way as it works in the spiritual. She's going to carry you again and keep carrying you until we get to where we need to go. So thinking about being carried in the womb, that goes back into inner child healing. Now think about yourself as a kid. Like, I'm not saying everybody had a bad childhood, but truth be told, a lot of us were traumatized as kids, right? And we turned into functioning traumatized adults that learned how to actively avoid trauma. And some of us suppress ourselves, like with drinking, alcohol, drugs. And then some just actively avoid it, like, up, it don't exist. Like, if I don't look at it, if I don't address it, it's not there, but it's still underlying in your body, and your spirit will always talk to you and tell you, like, you need help or, you need some things to address. So go back to like when you were a kid and just start doing things from when you was a kid, whether it was board games, riding a bike, out on a skateboard, just running around frolicking, watching your favorite TV shows. Just go ahead and just go sit with your inner child. And if your inner child is wounded or has been hurt like mine has, and it took me some time, but I'm just coming to you guys because I don't want it to have to take you guys years like it took me. Just like I always say, follow me. I know the way. I know the way. And it's not even so much a shortcut. It's just like just a narrow path, a straight through, as long as you're willing to do the work. And that first step is just sitting with your little self. As young as you can remember some of your first memories. And if your inner child, like I was saying, is wounded or hurt, go sit and talk to him or her. Talk to yourself and see what you need to do. What type of healing that you need to do, and then just start expressing yourself. Like, if you gotta start screaming, scream. If you have to tell some hard truths, which, that was part of my inner child healing, because I was silenced as a kid. Shut up, Jackie. You don't know what you're talking about. You just a kid. Even down to my favorite color was blue. Sky blue was my favorite color as a kid. And every adult around me told me blue was for boys. I couldn't like blue. And like literally made me pick another color to be my favorite color. So I picked purple because purple was closest to blue to me, but I love blue. But then I grew up as an adult, it just stuck with me saying purple is my favorite color, but it was only my secret that I really love sky blue, that was really my favorite color. So then I just started just going back and just start wearing blue and coloring with blue. And then, like I said, I watch a lot of my old TV shows, Land Before Time. And I just started doing like a lot of things. Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. I don't feel like going outside tonight. So we're going to have to listen to that. But like, I just have to like just start just sitting with myself, and then just found my Xbox, plugged that back in, just started playing video games, just getting back to like, entertaining my inner child. Like last year I went outside and did mud pies. I jumped in a puddle of water just for no reason at all, because I've always wanted to jump in a puddle of water. Just go down, start sitting with yourself. And the more you heal your inner child, you strengthen your ancestors because that heals 25% of them. Just think of it that way. You healing you helps heal them. And even if they are gone, and better if they're still here, because now y'all can get that connection like that, which spiritually you do still have that same connection. And that's why I just gotta just try to keep posting, just to try to get you guys acclimated that we all have powers and abilities. It's not like superficial. I don't know what's with that word superficial. That's like the fourth time I used that word this week. But anyways, what was I saying? But just get back to you. And if you gotta sit in hermit mode, go into isolation, get away from all these distractions, do what you have to do. Because healing you, it heals them and it strengthens them. Imagine somebody that's got full force power going hard on your behalf. And not saying like they don't have strength now, they do, but a little more strength wouldn't hurt. And it helps you, helps them. And then you healing yourself, it's going to heal the next generation coming after you. Because now you're going to be that, catalyst, that blueprint for them. To say, oh my goodness. And then how more amazing if somebody saw you not at your best and then saw you transform right in front of their eyes to your greatest, your highest self. That's amazing. That sounds like a freaking miracle to me. That sounds like magic. The type of magic I like. But I just wanted to say, just heal yourself. And again, I'll just repeat, like your hips, it stores trauma, right? Your hips store trauma. Dance, move around, exercise, just go for a walk, talk to your hips, talk to your trauma, but just don't be afraid to face yourself or anything that comes after that, because we all got this. Like I said, this is the year of the fire horse, and we ride at dawn.